27 minutes on to 7 o'clock. Good morning to you, Grenada, Carriacou, PD, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. Welcome to Good Morning Grenada for today. It is Wednesday, the 8th day of July. Thanking God for, waking me up this morning, of course. And if you're hearing me, that means you're up as well. Even if you're not 100%. But you are well. You are alive. Wednesday morning. So, Heavenly Father, as we reach the middle of this week, we pause to thank you for your sustaining power. We declare that every midweek obstacle is moving out of the way. We pray for strength where there is weariness and peace where there is worry. Lord, open doors that no man can shut and let your favor go before families today. We claim breakthroughs in our health, our finances, and our homes. Thank you for being our shepherd through it all. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. He usually sends two, so let's say this one. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in him, and he helps me. That's coming from Psalm 28 and verse 7. May this Wednesday bring you quiet strength and renewed hope. Whatever you're facing, remember, the Lord is your protector, your peace, and your provider. He walks with you through every moment. I pray that your steps are guided by his light and your day filled with unexpected joy. Good morning, Joy. It's a good day to have a good day in a good way. Yeah, it's Wednesday. We made it through to Wednesday. Some folks didn't. Patlin, good morning to you. Let me see who else is here with us. All right, Yulin is with us. Jelly and McIntyre. Yolan Swan, Veronica Sandy. Who else is there? Catherine Phillip is with us. Destined to win Overcomer. Sherry-Ann Nichols. Joseph Ross, good morning. How are you doing, bro? Monica Miros Williams, good morning. Tell Daddy Godwin and Miss June and the entire family good morning. Joanne Brathwaite Batson is with us. Good morning. Patlin, how are you doing? Hope all is well. Folks, it is indeed a good day to have a good day in a good way. The word of the day is up next. To the folks on the Sister Isles of Carriacou and Petit Martinique, good morning. Hope all is well. No matter what you're going through, remember fear, F-E-A-R, false expressions appearing real. That's what it really means. Yeah, you are. We are not stepchildren or godchildren, we are his children. We have to accept that, we have to acknowledge that, and it will change a whole new perspective on things. Yeah. Aggies and Cruz, good morning. Chief, good morning. Vida, good morning. Good morning to all the Calypsonians, man. Manage, that's the word of the day today. Manage, M-A-N-A-G-E, manage. And it means to control or organize. Manage. To control or organize. She manages the office well. Yeah. Good morning, Jan. Best manager in the world. Mildred Smith, how are you doing? Althea Edwards, Michelle Bernard.
Eyes to the Almighty, for you are the one.
Hope all is well.
Life.
As we come to the motivational tip of the day,
My voice I
it's 22 minutes on to the 7 o'clock hour.
so I pour out my break.
To all the busmen of the nation, good morning. Red Hot, good morning.
I can do all things through
You've got a passenger on the bus.
strengthens me.
Drummer.
That's
Secure. Good morning. Good morning to all your passengers. All the buses coming over the hills at this time. Good morning. Good morning to Jacqueline and Christine Smith, the Smith family. Monica Smith. Good morning.
Jesus.
Yeah.
They can call me.
Leslie Quantum Smith. Good morning to you, bro.
That's who I am in you.
Understand someone lost their house in Telescope yesterday. Good morning, Telescope. Reach out, reach out.
See, fearfully and wonder
Reach out to that individual.
in your image and your likeness.
Am I my brother Skipper?
Love
Of course I
your
am.
DNA, so no matter what trials,
And let me tell you, whatever you do today,
shall have no fear.
all shall be well. I want you to prioritize self-care.
Stand
Take care of your body and mind through sleep, exercise, and mindfulness. A healthy you is a motivated you.
that's who I am in you.
Yeah.
You and you look
Take care of your body and your mind through sleep, exercise, and mindfulness. A healthy you is a motivated you.
in you.
Yeah.
Give glory,
Gracelyn Buckmeyer, good morning.
able,
How are you doing?
keep me from falling.
Nice.
To him who's over.
Morris Jig. Yeah, that's how we call him, Jig. And Louis and the entire home circle, good morning. You think it easy to take it easy, boy?
On of God through Christ.
Why worry when you can pray? Those are Jig's statements.
Things we
His call cards.
conquer.
Lucille Pascal, good morning to you.
Loves
Carrie Aku and PD Martinet, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing?
more than a conqueror. That's
Safe Grenada is up next. Compliments the RGPF
what Jesus.
and the GBN.
They can call me Victoria.
Erlin out there in the US, good morning, good morning, good morning, Erlin. How are you doing?
When you, oh Lord,
Zamora and Judy Plenty, good morning. Shem, good morning also.
that's who I am in you. In you, Lord.
More than a conqueror.
They can call me Victoria. That's who I am.
It's indeed a good day to have a good day in a good way. How can you lose? The folks up at His Majesty's prisons, good morning. Yeah, as we endeavor to give you that program, that segment where we give you some hints on how to secure and protect yourself and your property through the season and always. Toya Yilang, good morning. Welcome. Haven't seen you before.
Whatever circumstances really doesn't matter.
Laborie, good morning. Scott the King, good morning to you and yours.
How can you lose? How can you lose? Oh, how can you lose? I wanna know. Oh, how can you lose?
Latent, good morning.
Sticks and stones may be
Yeah.
bones, but His word is eternal life. Just let the words of God manifest in your heart.
The folks out there in Point Celine, good morning. Lansapine, good morning.
By faith,
The Moore family, Julia and the entire family. Marian Wint, good morning.
stumble and fall. His mercy
My partner, Mr. Wint, my Jamaican brethren, good morning. Pastor Beckford, I was listening to you this morning on my way down, man. You're a very interesting preacher, man. Gotta visit you one of these days. Good morning to you and the entire congregation of the St. George's Baptist Church.
how can you lose?
Marian is from Boston. Welcome. Toya Lang, where are you from, Toya? Identify yourself. Let me give you, let us give you a big spicy welcome.
Whatever circumstances really doesn't matter. He is waiting there.
Yeah.
If God is on your side.
All right, folks, we're experiencing a technical glitch there as it relates to Safe Grenada. Carrier Crew, good morning.
I wanna know now.
Look for my partner.
How can you lose?
Toya is in Brooklyn. Wow. We're experiencing a technical problem with this, all right?
Never let him fool you. Run him with him dirty trick.
We'll endeavor to do that for you sometime during the course of the program this morning because I think it's critical, I think it's important, it's timely. It's now 16 minutes on to the 7 o'clock hour. Those of you who've got to get to work for 7 o'clock, you should be almost there. Hi, good morning, innocent blessings. Have yourself a great day today. God grace to each and every one in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Thank you, Joylyn.
He will make a way.
Signal, my brethren, good morning. Whoop whap. The folks from Monkridge, good morning. All you getting on. I keep telling you folks that this election cycle is going to be a very interesting one. Again, I plead to us as people and the political leaders, speak with your supporters, your fan base. All right? Let them know that this is just a preference thing. You understand? There should be no hatred. You like who you like. I am entitled to like and support who I like likewise. And there should be no big set of friction about that. Every man can have the same girlfriend, although it has happened sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But your choice is your choice, yeah? Billy and the guys at the Legacy Sports Bar, good morning. Folks, it's time for us to head to the morning edition of News, Sports, and the Weather. Stay with us. Don't you go anywhere.
When you have trouble, don't cry.
We search for brilliance, looking far, asking wide, not realizing it's been right here all along. Makers, storytellers, dreamers shaping color, rhythm, and vision into something only Grenadians can create. But for too long, we've been working in the dark, hidden, overlooked, out of reach. Until now, Goka's Creative Directory brings everyone, creatives, businesses, and the community into one connected space. Find the artist who understands your vision, the jeweler whose craft speaks for itself, the storyteller and musician whose work reflects who we are. Visit us at creativeaffairs.gov.gd. Your next collaboration is only one search away.
Life doesn't stand still. It moves. It grows. It asks you to believe in what's next. Your first car. Owning your home. The business you build. the future you choose to invest in. Life moves in steps. When you're ready to take the next one, we're here to help you move forward with banking solutions designed for life. From vehicle financing and mortgages to education savings, credit solutions, and support for your growing business. Republic Bank, ready for life, every step.
This Emancipation Weekend, Freedom Takes the Sea. The Media Workers Association of Grenada invites you aboard Unscripted, the Freedom Edition. Friday, July 31st. Step into an unforgettable night of music, vibes, culture, and connection aboard the ultimate summer cruise experience. Meet your favorite media personalities, party under the stars, and celebrate freedom the unscripted way aboard the Ecstasy. Boarding is at 7 p.m., sailing at 8 p.m. Dress code Freedom Chic. Bold, stylish, unapologetically you. Tickets are limited and going fast. Get your tickets online, Go to Fed, and at recognized ticket outlets. Unscripted, the Freedom Edition.
This is the morning edition of news for today, Wednesday, the 8th of July, 2026. In the headlines, a house destroyed by fire in Telescope St. Andrew, and Grenada highlights intellectual property progress at WIPO Assembly. In the region, European Union requests an end to citizenship by investment in the OECS. Internationally, Iran targets sites in Bahrain, Kuwait after a wave of U.S. strikes. And in sports, West Indies clinch first test series over Sri Lanka in 23 years. The details to this and more after these messages.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store, or call 442-8602, 459-4325, or 416-8467 for further information.
Grenlec is advising customers that the temporary closure of its Grandance Customer Care Center has been extended. The center will reopen on July 20th, 2026 as essential building repairs continue. Only check Dropbox services will be available at the Grandance location. Customers are encouraged to use myaccount.grenlec.com, the Grenlec mobile app, Grenlec's 24-hour automated telephone bill inquiry service by calling 237, and Grenlec's customer care centers or approved third-party payment services, namely Bill Express at Western Union and online banking. Grenlec apologizes for any inconvenience and thanks you for your understanding as they seek to improve the environs for both team members and customers.
Swing them
Good morning, everyone. With the details, I am Gordon Joseph. As I say, welcome to Graphics and his team from Haunt 98 FM. In the local news, a man is left reeling from the loss of his property following a house fire in Telescope in St. Andrew. The blaze occurred near the old racetrack, completely destroying the home. The cause of the fire has not yet been determined, and emergency officials are expected to investigate. GBN will provide more details on this developing story in a subsequent newscast. Grenada has reaffirmed its commitment to strengthening intellectual property protection at the 68th series of meetings of the assemblies of the member states of the World Intellectual Property Organization in Geneva, Switzerland. Attorney General and Minister for Legal Affairs, Labor and Consumer Affairs, Senator Claudette Joseph, delivered Grenada's national statement, highlighting the country's accession to the Madrid Protocol, making it easier for businesses to protect their trademark internationally. We have more on this.
I am pleased to report that Grenada acceded to the Madrid Protocol on the 15th of December 2025, and the protocol came into force in Grenada on the 15th of March 2026. Grenada thanks the Madrid Legal Division for all the courtesies extended to our Intellectual Property Office to ensure the smooth implementation of the Madrid system in Grenada.
Senator Joseph has also announced the Cabinet's approval for Grenada's Geographical Indications, or GI, policy to protect the country's internationally recognized cocoa and nutmeg.
Mr. Chair, Grenada continues to strengthen its legal framework to protect and derive the greatest benefits from its world-renowned origin-linked products, Grenada cocoa and Grenada nutmeg. In this regard, I am pleased to report that the Cabinet of Ministers of Grenada has approved a GI policy for Grenada, which will provide the broad contours for the legal framework that will form the basis of geographical indications in Grenada. I take this opportunity to signal Grenada's intention to have an examination of the Lisbon Agreement with a view to give further protection to Grenada's nutmeg and cocoa farmers.
Looking ahead, the Attorney General said Grenada plans to join additional treaties, develop a new patent act, and review copyright laws. And finally, on the local news, Grenada has taken another step towards strengthening its disaster preparedness. That's with the opening of its first multi-hazard early warning systems workshop. The workshop is being convened by the National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA, in partnership with the Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency, the United Nations Office for Disaster Risk Reduction, the World Meteorological Organization, the International Telecommunication Union, and the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies. The workshop forms part of the Global Early Warnings for All initiative, uniting partners to improve early warning systems, enhance climate resilience, and strengthen coordination in protecting lives, livelihoods, and communities from natural and emerging hazards. That concludes the local segment of news. Stay with us. The regional and international are straight ahead. In the region, very interesting story here. The European Union requests an end to citizenship by investment in the OACS. We have more in this OCM News report.
The European Union has asked Antigua and Barbuda to phase out its Citizenship by Investment program by June 2028. In a letter dated June 25th, EU Commissioner Magnus Brunner told Prime Minister Gaston Brown that the request follows changes to the European Union's visa suspension mechanism. But Prime Minister Brown says the program will continue. He insists his government will not be pressured into what he describes as a unilateral phase-out that would harm the country's economy and the welfare of its citizens. Prime Minister Brown says the government anticipated the move and will continue engaging the European Commission in constructive dialogue. Similar requests have also been sent to Dominica, Grenada, St. Lucia, and St. Kitts and Nevis. A weekend of widespread power outages in the Bahamas, and the opposition is demanding an explanation from the government. From Friday last week, blackouts have impacted health services, schools, hotels, and operations at the airport. Shadow Minister of Energy Dr. Andre Rollins chastised the Philip Davis administration.
What is the state of the generation capacity today? Less than a month later, the country and New Providence are plagued with catastrophic and daily electricity outages, sometimes lasting hours upon hours. What is the minister's excuse for these blackouts this time? Power losses at Princess Margaret Hospital have resulted in the inability to provide dialysis to patients. Businesses without generators cannot transact credit card payments. And Bahamians who cannot afford the expense of purchasing generators are suffering in the sweltering heat in their home.
On Sunday, Bahamas Power and Light said a lightning strike at one of its plants caused an explosion. There were disruptions throughout New Providence.
Now looking further afield, Iran's Revolutionary Guards said they targeted U.S. military sites in Bahrain and Kuwait after the U.S. launched a wave of military strikes on Iran in response to attacks on tankers in the Strait of Hormuz. We have more in this Reuters report.
Qatar has blamed Iran for attacking vessels in the strait, including the Al Raqqa yacht. Iran's foreign ministry said Qatar's accusations were perplexing and that Tehran was diligently fulfilling its commitments. At the same time, it asserted that commercial vessels faced risks when using routes not coordinated with Iran. In response, the United States launched a new round of strikes on Iran on Tuesday and revoked a license that had allowed Tehran to continue selling oil on international markets. Oil prices rose more than 3% after the U.S. announced the move. A U.S. official told Reuters the strikes targeted Iranian air defense systems, coastal surveillance systems, surface-to-air missiles, anti-ship cruise missiles, and drone launch sites. Iran's Revolutionary Guards on Wednesday said they targeted U.S. military sites in Bahrain and Kuwait in response to American strikes. Both sides are accusing each other of violating the ceasefire reached between Washington and Tehran just weeks ago. Analysts say Tehran uses attacks on shipping to underscore its leverage as it negotiates with Washington over a longer-term agreement. U.S. President Donald Trump said the United States still wants a deal with Iran, but warned military action remains an option.
Look, we're going to win one way or the other. We're either going to make a deal or we're going to finish the job, okay? And it won't be tough to finish the job. I'd rather make a deal because I don't want to affect 91 million people.
The confrontation comes as Iran mourns Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Hundreds of thousands gathered in the holy city of Qum on Tuesday for funeral ceremonies, with chants of defiance, underscoring the public mood. For now, the Strait of Hormuz remains at the center of the standoff. It is unclear whether the attacks will lead to another full-scale interruption of shipping traffic through the strait, which before the conflict carried about 1/5 of the world's oil and gas supplies.
And that concludes the regional and international segment of news. Stay with us. The sporting highlights are straight ahead. It's 2 minutes after 7 o'clock, and sporting fans, cricket fans, well, I'm happy this morning. Even if it's, temporarily, but I am happy. In the sporting news, West Indies have secured their first Test Series victory over Sri Lanka in 23 years after the second and final test ended in a draw in Antigua on Tuesday. Resuming the final day with a commanding 1-0 series lead, the West Indies comfortably batted out the match, finishing on 109 without loss in pursuit of an unlikely 302-run target. John Campbell and Brandon King both ended unbeaten on 51. The series was set up by a dominant performance in the opening test, where Captain Roston Chase scored 194 and shed a record 401-run sixth-wicket partnership with Amir Jangu, paving the way for an innings victory. Chase described the achievement as a major milestone, saying the team had worked hard to improve its batting and was now looking to build on the momentum when Pakistan tours the Caribbean later this month. Sri Lanka declared their second innings and 251 for 9, and the match ended in a draw, giving the West Indies a historic 1-0 series triumph. That made my day. And that's all the sports we've got at this time. We'll have more sports during a luncheon and primetime newscast. Stay with us. The weather forecast is straight ahead, followed by a recap of the headlines.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
All right, folks, it's 5 minutes after 7 o'clock. At this time, I'm joining Jonathan Price at the forecast desk at the MBIA for this morning's weather forecast. Good morning, Jonathan.
Good morning to you and good morning, listeners. Here is the weather for today, Wednesday, the 8th of July, 2026, as recorded at the Morris Bishop International Airport. It is currently partly cloudy with winds coming from the east at a brisk 14 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is 1015.6 millibars, which is above normal and rising. Present temperature is 28 degrees Celsius and relative humidity 85%. Yesterday's maximum was 31.2 degrees Celsius and the minimum last night 25.7 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, 5.6 millimeters of rainfall was recorded, which brings the total for the month so far to 40.9 millimeters. And now for the public forecast for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique Valley for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy, windy, and slightly hazy, becoming cloudy at times with occasional light to moderate showers and a low chance of thunder. Today's max will be 31 degrees Celsius with winds easterly to southeasterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas will be moderate to slightly rough with waves 6 to 8 feet in easterly swells. Hence, a marine advisory remains in effect. High tide will be at 8:30 a.m. and low tide at 2:30 p.m. Sunset will be at 6:36 and sunset at 5:48. Just to repeat the public forecast, Friday for today and tonight, the weather is expected to be partly cloudy, windy, and slightly hazy, becoming cloudy at times with occasional light to moderate showers and a low chance of thunder. And once again, a marine advisory remains in effect. From the forecasters coming Morris Bishop International Airport, I'm Jonathan Price. Have a great day.
Thank you very much, Jonathan. You have yourself a great day likewise. Folks, the weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick and Thompson Company Limited. It's 8 minutes after 7 o'clock to end the news, a recap of the headlines. In the local news, a house destroyed by fire in Telescope in St. Andrew. Grenada highlights intellectual property progress at WIPO Assembly. In the region, European Union requests an end to citizenship by investment in the OECS. Internationally, Iran targets sites in Bahrain, Kuwait after a wave of U.S. strikes. And in sports, that happy moment, West Indies clinch first Test Series win over Sri Lanka in 23 years. Now that has been the morning edition of news for today, Wednesday, the 8th day of July. On behalf of the entire news department and everyone who made that newscast possible, I'm Gordon Joseph, thanking you for listening and viewing, wishing you a safe and productive day, and extending that invitation to you to stick and stay with the network, because we are interesting. We're with you anywhere and everywhere. To graphics on the team from Hot 98 FM, we say thank you for sharing your time with us. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.
Hello, Grenada. This is Blackadan. On the 18th of July, I'm welcoming you to Radisson Hotel Car Park for the second installment of Groovy White.
Groovy White, a celebration of groovy music. Blackadan. Famanapi. Nyla Blackman.
It's your girl Nyla Blackman, and I will be performing live at Groovy White.
College boy Jesse. Christo. Alma boy, Angie boy, Happy boy, Inspector, Lava Man, Valinette, Mandela Lakes, Mr. Killer, Sabrina Francis, and Riggy Atmosphere. Grenadian host, VC, and live from Trinidad, Sunny Bling. General tickets, $100. VIP, only $500. Groovy White, Radisson Car Park, 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. Saturday, July 18th. Sponsors.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before. New home, fresh start, make moves and play it smart. Expand, invest or renew. ACB's right there with you. With ACB Home Advantage Mortgages, you get up to 100% financing, reduced fees, and a $100,000 unsecured credit card. Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before with ACB.
Terms and conditions apply.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
All right, folks, it's now 14 minutes gone past the 7 o'clock. At this time, I'm happy to join Sergeant Troy Paul from the Traffic Department of the RGPF for this morning's traffic report. Good morning, Sarge.
A pleasant morning to you and also to our listeners this morning. It is always a pleasure. This morning, as we focus on the traffic this morning, traffic is rather flowing rather smoothly this morning as we reach through the volume, as we take a closer look at the traffic coming up from the south of the island and up towards the town. And we do have a light to moderate flow of traffic coming out from that side of the island, heading up from that direction, as we do have some footage this morning. So we see here that we do start seeing some movement in the traffic already. Nothing to be alarmed of. So the area of Grandlands, Belmont flowing, light to moderate flowing. So we do see here along the Kieran James Boulevard, we have that similar light flowing traffic along the entire Kieran James Boulevard. It is rather a bit heavier coming out from the Grandlands and going into, but nothing to be alarmed of at this particular moment. Still light to moderate flowing traffic is there. As we definitely take a closer look at the area of the Tantine roundabout, and Frankton roundabout, Reno Cinema area, and traffic is at similar, like moderately flowing. As we head on up to the Louters Lane, we still see a light to moderate flowing traffic along the entire Louters Lane area, as we see we are following right here. So it definitely means that traffic, persons traveling along these roads can do so freely. As we focus now on the area of the Lucas Street roundabout, and that it is rather quiet there as well. Nothing much to be alarmed of. It's one of the most quiet mornings that I've experienced in quite a while, with traffic coming out from that area. It is rather quiet in that area. Still a light to moderate in that area as well. So persons coming up from that area, St. Paul's direction, you can do so with a sense of easement. We still have that similar light flow of traffic in the area of the Calavini, coming up from the Calavini direction onto Springs and onto the Grandlands Public Road from the Eastern Main Road. And now we focus our attention to the area of the Lucas Street, the entire Lucas Street, and we are now on the upper part of the Lucas Street, and we see here we still have light to moderate flowing traffic there as well, more on the lighter side. As we then focus on the lower part and we go as we head down, we still see that the traffic situation has not changed much, even onto the lower part of Lucas Street, Old Fort, and now we're focusing on the area of Cemetery Hill and a portion of Church Street. So it definitely means that this is a rather quiet morning. But now we focus our attention onto the Western Corridor, and it is a light as well, light to moderate moderate flow of traffic, but as we said, more on the lighter side of things than normal. So the western corridor is rather light as well. So buses coming up from that side can do so with a sense of easement. And what we observed so far, no unnecessary obstruction, no reported accident this morning at this particular time. So it definitely means that it is a rather quiet morning. As we judge right over to traffic coming out from the Grenada 8th side, for especially traffic coming out from the Bodio side, we see here that traffic is moderate as well, but it is one of the most heavier traffic that we've seen this morning, but nothing much to be alarmed of at this particular time. So it definitely means that the entire traffic coming into the town is rather light this morning. But we see here traffic coming out from Tempe, moderate flowing as well, but it starts moving as well. So that area seems to have a little more traffic than most of the areas this morning. It's coming out from the Tempe side. So definitely means that but still nothing to be alarmed of as we speak, as we take a closer look to the upper part of that area heading on to Mount Manassas. So it's still nothing to be alarmed of. And as we just take a closer look back again, Lucas Street roundabout area is still rather quiet, and I'm rather surprised, but nonetheless, traffic is flowing freely. I trust that nothing happening on the upper area where we do not have any coverage. As Springs is flowing nicely as well. So we've covered most of the areas heading into the town, and what we're seeing light to moderate flowing traffic at this time, and it's almost 7:20 at this time. As we just take a closer look at what happened yesterday as it relates to accident or the accident state for the past 24 hours, and happy am I to report that we had a total of 4 minor accidents reported for the past 24 hours, and they are as follows. The traffic headquarters had 2 minor accidents. The Superiors and South Police Station had 1 respectively, giving us that 4 minor. And it is rather impressive from what we had reported yesterday from 9. We had over 100% decrease in reported accident compared to the day. So it definitely means that it was a rather quiet day yesterday for officers engaged or dealing with accidents on our nation's road. And as we say, it was a reported accident, so it definitely means we're heading in the right direction. I trust that the statistics remain that way. But we know that have a lot to do with how we drive along the road, how we prepare for our driving, and how we, as drivers, pedestrians, maneuver and drive along the nation's road, whether we obey in our signs and so forth.
All right. Okay, well, I think that's comprehensive this morning. Of course, we want to urge and implore all our drivers and road users on a whole to be mindful of the serious nature of the roads, you understand? So we want our drivers and vehicle owners to ensure that they have a proper check, a proper knowledge of what's going on with the physical structure of the mechanical structure of the vehicle, and that it's roadworthy. All right, so this is where we've got to pull the plug this morning, and of course it's that time when we ask that that prompting question, and that question is: if you are texting or doing anything else while you are supposed to be maneuvering that vehicle, the question remains:
who is driving?
Who's driving? If you're distracted and doing other things, then who's really driving that vehicle? All right, so that's it, Sarge. Thank you very much, and you and your team at the traffic department, you have a great day, and we look forward to another report tomorrow. To your drone team as well, good morning and have a great day.
You as well and your entire team at GDN.
Thank you very much, folks. That has been the traffic report. We take a quick commercial break, and when we get back, it's Money Wise with Ariza, and then I've got the representatives from the New Testament Church of God. I told you about that crusade that is now ongoing in Laura, so we'll be speaking with them shortly. Stay with us.
Martinique. Come out for a night of soca and pure island vibes as Short Priest celebrates his silver anniversary as a soca legend. 25 years of cultural excellence and stage performances featuring the man himself, Short Priest.
It's the music, the mash up the mood. It's the music, the mash every west and still come back and mash everybody.
Reigning groovy monarch, Mr. Golden. Mandela Links. Valine and Slata, all backed by Solid D Band. Sunday, July 12th at the Grenada Trade Center. Also performing live, the amazing and international Carriacou Culture Train Band. Looney Spark and Electrify. Temptress, a special surprise guest, and more. Hosted by Black Storm and MC Romel. Music by Grenada's top DJs. Tickets only $40, more at the door. Get your tickets now at Sasko's Bar, Grenville. Kittens Pharmacy, Wall Street. The Music Store, XL Plaza. Sing Shop, Latante. Grenada Optical, St. George. St. David's Pharmacy. And Go to Fet online. Short Priest Silver Anniversary. Sunday, July 12th at the Grenada Trade Center. Sponsored by Fly Life Entertainment Grenada. Classic Lighting. Ministry of Culture, Tourism, and Creative Economy. Short Priest Silver Jubilee. Don't miss it.
For when you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you run it, we'll be right there with you. Wherever you run it, we'll make your dreams come true. Next side, next side, next side, right next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
This summer, your plans don't have to wait. Take that dream vacation. Experience Carnival like never before. Invest in your education. Renovate your home. Or finally tackle those big plans you've been putting off. With the Ariza Credit Union Awesome August Loan, you can borrow up to $75,000 for any purpose. Dream bigger, travel farther, learn more, improve your home. Whatever your goal, we're ready to help you get there. Visit any Ariza Credit Union branch. Apply today and turn your plans into reality with fast, convenient financing and the trusted service you have come to expect. Ariza Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future. Loans are subject to approval. Terms and conditions apply. See us for complete details.
Welcome to MoneyWise, your guide to wise financial decisions, made possible by Ariza Credit Union. Welcome to MoneyWise, your guide to wise financial decisions, made possible by Ariza Credit Union. Welcome to MoneyWise, your guide to wise financial decisions, made possible by Ariza Credit Union.
Welcome, one and all to Ariza's MoneyWise program this morning. And this morning, I am joined by a beautiful lady, as you can see. She is the manager of e-services at Ariza Credit Union, Miss Narisa Reed. Good morning, my dear.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
No, you could talk better than that. We were doing a preset conversation, and she was like, radio is fine, but this TV thing, I don't even do selfies. No. Man, the world is so happy to see a beautiful face this morning.
So it's a pleasure for you to have me. Thank you for having me.
It's always a pleasure. As I stated, you are the manager of e-services. What is this e-service?
It's electronic services. So that will cover all point of sale transactions, ATM transactions, and any disputes. Generally, your day-to-day transactions are all electronic. A lot of the time people think they use the ATM machine and that's where it stops. But once your card information is processed in a transaction, that's an electronic transaction. We also do online banking, which our platform is called AMI, which stands for Ariza Mobile Internet Experience.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you're the e-brain inside there.
The head.
Okay. Now, the world is going in a particular direction now, where I am an IT person. I'm IT based as well. I taught IT for many years and so forth. But I am even uncomfortable with it. Right. Everything now is about digital and virtual, and I don't really like it, but I guess I have to keep up to it. So when we hear about digital banking, what exactly is digital banking?
Well, as I said prior, digital banking is anything that you do with your cards. So sometimes we think of, you might hear the word POS or point of sale, but it doesn't naturally mean that you'll have to be present to do the transaction. You can do transactions online. For the ladies out there who do their fashion over and their Shein.
Yeah.
Yes.
Popular wording.
Very, very popular. So they have that, which is online. So you don't have to physically be present to do those transactions. As well as, you pay your bills online. So that's digital banking. As well as reviewing your account online. So I made reference to AMI. That is digital banking as well, where you can pay your bills online, as well as monitor your account, which is very, very important to monitor your account. So anything basically that requires you to do a bank transaction, but it's using the internet.
Right. You're not physically in front of a member service rep in the credit union. So anything other than that is digital.
Yes.
Right. Now that puts me to a very critical point there. As more and more people get into the time with online banking and so forth, along with that comes a lot of problems, right? Because we like to refer to them as bad actors,
right?
That pry and so forth. What are some of the most important risks that we have to be aware of?
I mean, to be honest with you, I think, especially in the Caribbean, we are very laid back with the security of our banking details. Once somebody has your card information, it can do a vast amount of things. So that's what we have to really be mindful of at all times, that we're not putting in our cards in any ATM machines that appear not to be working, because sometimes there are interfaces that can be attached onto an ATM machine, which can clone your information. So if you look at an ATM machine, it doesn't appear to be correct or it's not working properly, chances being is use a different one. It's always better to take precaution than to have to find out ways to recover your funds after the fact. Another time, if you're going to a store, for example, most times the cashier or the teller is supposed to do the transaction in front of you. Right now we have tap to pay, so you can use your card and tap on the point of sale machine. And also if they're inserting the card into a machine, you should be able to see the device that they're using, because again, these devices can be used to clone your cards. That doesn't happen so so much in the Caribbean. It happens more so outside of the region, like the States, within Europe, UK, Canada. We've had it in Switzerland. We've had it in China, these kind of places. But it's something that we have to be more precautious about, how we use a card, where we use a card, and how long it's taken a third party to use the card. You might get prompts from, for example, if you do Netflix, you have people that create similar interfaces that looks like the Netflix portal and will prompt you to add your card information into that. Once you've added your card information into that, then they scan your card and can do fraudulent transactions from there.
This is scary.
Yes.
This is, I mean, sometimes I sort of start thinking that I'm getting old. But I am not too, and I mean, I'm an IT person, but I am not too keen on this online shopping and this online thing, and because I know, just like the technology advances, the bad actors, they always one step ahead.
Correct. I mean, as I said, it comes to it comes down to us being aware of our surroundings and what we're doing and how we're using our resources. I mean, we're talking about transactions, but I mean, for England, for example, there are devices that they have that can pull your information from your wallet without even touching you.
What?
So the information could be captured from a device. It scans your card. So there are certain wallets that you can purchase that have a shield on the purse or the wallet so that your card information cannot be cloned. So the era that we're going into is convenience. And with convenience, it increases the risk. And that's just the direction of the business. That's the direction of the world today. We want convenience at our fingertips.
Let me ask you this. I don't want my audience to hear the question, all right? But I'm going to...
Okay.
From an IT perspective, an IT specialist perspective, isn't that scary?
It is. But as I said, once you put the necessary precautions. So, for example, at Ariza, we have an internal fraud monitoring system that we use, as well as we work with our counterparts, which is Visa. We have a Visa debit card. So we have an international fraud system that monitors the platform as well as internal. And then in addition to that, when you do sign your cardholder agreement, it speaks to reconciling your account. And that's something that is very important for our members, not just Ariza members, but any person in a financial institution. You must monitor your account. Don't take it for granted that, it's just $1, because that dollar can quickly change to 500, 2,000.
No, they could just add zeros.
Entire account, exactly.
Yeah, they could just add the zeros.
So it comes down to monitoring the account and being vigilant of the websites that you go on, and the manner in which you receive emails, for example. Because again, for example, if you have a Netflix account, you may receive a fraudulent scam email from Netflix, but it's not Netflix.com. It might be Netflix China. There's no such thing as Netflix China.
Yeah.
But if you're not looking at the URL, which is the address of the Netflix website, you can easily put your information in the wrong website.
Lord help those who are not technologically savvy.
Well, in terms of that, we have the AMI platform. So we do have the different preventative measures that will give you transaction notifications.
Okay.
So we have notifications when you do a deposit or withdrawal. And then also if there are anything suspicious, we also have, as I said, the internal platform where we would reach out to you to confirm the transaction.
Okay. So now, having said that, what are some simple yet effective techniques that card holders can use to safeguard their banking information?
Well, from a Ariza perspective, we have multiple savings accounts. So we have the Savings 1 and we have the Savings 2. A lot of times members will put a large amount of funds in their transactional account, which is the account that your card is attached to. We advise you to put the bulk of your money is in your Savings 2 account and transfer as you need. And if you see any transaction that you're not affair with, there is a freeze and unfreeze feature on the app that allows you to stop the activity on your card with immediate effect.
Okay.
So that's something.
All right. Something that we hear a lot about now is we hear a lot about fishing, and when we talk fishing, we don't talking about those guys with the trawlers and the fishing boats going out.
No.
We're talking in IT terms. What is
Correct.
it?
So as I made reference to the emails, that is phishing. So they basically clone organizations and companies to trick you to go onto their website and add your information to there. So as I said prior, I used the example of Netflix, for example. It may ask you to update your card information. So while you're updating your card information, they've cloned the information because you have the range of numbers on the front of the card, and then there is a security feature at the back, which I think people may recognize. It's like 3 digits to the back.
You know, it's only recently I realized that.
Oh dear!
Recently, you know, they're asking for this. So, what's that?
Right. So it's an added feature for security. Some old websites don't require it, so you can just use the range, which is the card number to the front. But nowadays, as we're upgrading the platforms, majority of them require the CVV number. So it'll ask you for the CVV number as well as the range number. Now for us, we've also gone one step further with a platform called 3D Secure, which is again a Visa security feature, which requires all members to update their information. So when you do a transaction, it will require to add in the card number, the CVV number, and then you would be asked, how would you like a password to be sent to you? It could be either sent to you via an email or via a message or a text. And once you receive that code, then you go back into the platform and confirm that transaction with that code. So there's 3 steps to process that transaction.
Right. Okay. Now, what should someone do immediately as they realize that, you know, they've been monitoring their account and they realize, but I can't recall doing that transaction or so. What are the steps they should take immediately as they realize something unrecognizable to them?
So, I mean, there's 2 folds to that question. If they are a member that signed on to the AMI platform, which I was saying to you about prior, or describing prior, there is a application. It looks like a tap on the top of the top of the page that has freeze and unfreeze. So that will block any transactions going through or coming in. It will stop with immediate effect. If it is that they don't have the app, then on the back of the card there is a telephone number. They can call the telephone number if it is that they're traveling, and they will get in touch with us to block the card. Or they can go to their nearest branch and also do the same thing, or call in. Our telephone number is 440-1759, and you'll speak to the call center rep there, and they will close the card immediately.
Okay. Now, from an Ariza's perspective, what step does Ariza take to protect its members?
Well, for us, as I said, we have an internal fraud platform which monitors anything suspicious. It doesn't necessarily mean that we have suspicious activities, but it will pick up transactions based on algorithms. So, for example, it would notice that, okay, I did shopping in Real Value today, and 10 minutes later, I'm in China. It's impossible. So it would flag that based on the algorithms. Also, the amount of transactions hitting one account, or the same company hitting multiple accounts at the same time. So, for example, you're seeing thousands of transactions for T-Mobile for 2 cents on multiple accounts at 2 o'clock. That's impossible. So it would pick up these algorithms, and based on that we verify and we close. Now, I know sometimes it can be an inconvenience for members, but that's a preventative measure, because every second counts with these type of things. If you don't close a card immediately, funds can be lost. So we have that in place in terms of from the internal perspective. From the international perspective, we are partners with Visa, and they would monitor the platform 24 hours. If there's anything that is suspicious, they will contact us immediately, and we reach out to the members. And in addition to that, we have the 3D Secure, which also is a 3D preventative measure for each transaction. As I said before, you put in your card number, the CVV number, then you respond to the email or the text, and then you put in the code to verify or clarify that you've actually done that transaction. So we actually have 3 different measures in place.
It's interesting. Well, I do hope that, our members are listening and paying keen attention, because that is the direction that the world is going.
Correct.
If there's one key message you would like to leave with our audience today, what would that be?
Oh, there's so many, so many. I just think I can't say one. I'll have to be fair, at least two.
Okay.
One is obviously monitor your accounts. Always monitor your account, and never feel like you're being a nuisance or you cannot be bothered. Always monitor your account, because that could save your funds being taken from your account fraudulently. The other thing is be mindful of who you're sharing your card information to, because when we think of fraud, we tend to think of strangers, but we've had instances where it's family members. You may have lent your card to your granddaughter for that one transaction, and there's a sale at Fashion Nova, and she was like, Granny doesn't mind if I do 2 or 3 more transactions.
Yeah.
And that is also fraud. So we've had that in the past as well. So again, it comes down to monitoring your account and, use the resources that's out there. We have the AMI app, and that will save you a lot of time and headache, and also protect your funds.
Okay. Mashri, thank you very much for sharing with us. And this is your first time on my program. Let it not be the last, okay?
Okay.
All right?
I'll do my best.
I'll have a written request.
Okay.
Send Miss Reed a little more frequently, especially now. It's timely.
Yeah.
Because, the scams are on, it's not being reported as it should, maybe because from my banking experience, you don't want to get your customers and your members, EG and so forth, but they are current.
It is, and as I said again, sometimes our members and our customers have the impression that it's a particular financial institution issue. It isn't. It's a worldwide.
It's an industry crisis.
Issue. Good.
Mr. Thank you very much, and we look forward to another engagement.
Well, thank you for having me once again.
How was it? How was the ride?
Wonderful.
Lovely. Folks, that's it for Riser's Money Wise program. We take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, the conversation continues. Don't go anywhere.
Money Wise was made possible by a Riser Credit Union. Today's edition of Money Wise.
This summer, your plans don't have to wait. Take that dream vacation. Experience Carnival like never before. Invest in your education. Renovate your home. Or finally tackle those big plans you've been putting off. With the Ariza Credit Union Awesome August Loan, you can borrow up to $75,000 for any purpose. Dream bigger, travel farther, learn more, improve your home. Whatever your goal, we're ready to help you get there. Visit any Ariza Credit Union branch. Apply today and turn your plans into reality with fast, convenient financing and the trusted service you have come to expect. Ariza Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future. Loans are subject to approval. Terms and conditions apply. See us for complete details.
In Grenada, sports aren't just a game, they're a way of life. They teach discipline, teamwork, and resilience. They inspire the next generation to push boundaries and chase excellence. That's why the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada is proud to support sports initiatives as part of our commitment to youth and national development. When we invest in sports programs, we invest in the future. We invest in the health and well-being of our youth, and we invest in broadening Grenada's reach, proudly connecting our athletes, our talent, and our nation to a global community. Together, we all go further. The Investment Migration Agency. Unlock the possibilities.
Have you been thinking of purchasing a water tank? Now is the time. Our tanks are built tough, UV resistant, food grade safe, and is designed with thick, durable walls to prevent leaks and cracks. So whether it's for your home, your farm, or business, we've got the perfect size. We've made owning your tanks easy and affordable through our partnership with Ariza Credit Union. Visit On The Spot Hardware, choose your high-quality water storage tanks, and contact Ariza Credit Union.
For Grenada to realize its true potential, we must all be a part of nation building. From every corner of the world, our sons and daughters carry the spirit of the Spice Isle in their hearts through culture, innovation, investment, and service. Now is the time to come home to your beautiful Tri-Island state, to reconnect with our roots, share our knowledge, to inspire our youth, and to help shape a stronger, more resilient economy for generations to come. We are all part of the collective journey to shape the future of our nation. Together, we are building a nation we are proud of, a nation defined by opportunity, unity, and purpose. Grenada is more than a place on the map. It is our heritage, our future, our home. We look forward to welcoming you.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. As promised, I've got more conversation for you. I'm joined at this juncture by two wonderful people. They're a lady and a man of the cloth. I'd like to refer to them. To my immediate right is Minister Pascal, and to her right, well, he's a minister too in his own way. I almost said John T. Rhodes, you know. All right. Good morning, lady and gentlemen. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right.
Good morning to you.
If we had enough time, I would have, let you sing this morning. But no, can't sing this morning. We don't have time. We're here to promote the National Evangelism Crusade. Folks, I told you about this before. It's ongoing now. No, it's starting
on Sunday.
Yeah, it's starting on Sunday, and it's at the St. Dominic's RC School. That's in Laura. Tell us about this. How is it? What's the intention here? I know it's evangelism, but is there a target audience, or what's the mission?
All right, so we at the New Testament Church of God, that's for the entire parish of the entire Grenada, country of Grenada, we have come together to put on this crusade, seeing the need now that you have so many persons struggling with mental health issues, and persons needing deliverance, persons just needing love and support, and we thought it fit at this time to bring forth a crusade where we are going to reach those persons. So it is for persons in the entire country of Grenada.
Okay, but do we have enough space in Lara for that?
Yes, we do. We do have enough space in Lara, and we know with the sound system and so that we have, it will be able to reach a far distance.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you represent different churches. You represent the one in Beaton?
Beaton, yes.
Beaton, okay. And John T, he represents our church, the Wester Hall.
Right.
Pastor, First Family, good morning. Pastor Laurie Dominic and the entire First Family, good morning. From a Wester Hall's perspective, how impactful you expect that to be? I'm going to bring up people from Wester Hall. We're going to bring up Johnny and the guys from the shop.
Of course, what our mission is to fulfill the Great Commission, right, as declared in Matthew 28, 18 to 20.
Okay.
Where God gave us an instruction. He said, "You have given us the power, and He gave us the authority to go out and to be witness and to win souls, and this is our objective."
Okay.
So to answer your question, we would have visited and invited the people in the surrounding areas like the Stone Street area, La Colombe area, Redgate, La Pastora.
Okay.
So our intention is to get as much people to be there to receive from God.
Right, and that's very timely, especially now. One of my callers, a frequent caller, usually say this is the devil season. Yeah, you know, this period, June to August, they say he's staying away from the devil season. But in that crusade, right, is there going to be a specific speaker? You know, usually when you hear crusades of that magnitude, we hear this person is coming to do deliverance and so forth. Are we going to have a specific speaker who's going to be ministering throughout the crusade?
All right, so we have our National Evangelism Director, that is Bishop Terence George. Well, he's my father.
Really?
And his heart has been evangelism from ever since a little girl. Always have to go on the field with him, giving out tracts, whether it's ministering the word of God. So that is his passion, that's his heart. So he will be one of the speakers. Then we also have Pastor Otto Blackett. He would also be ministering there. He's someone living around the area of Wester Hall, likewise. So it's persons that people would be familiar with. We also have special singing there. We have Sister Nicole Fletcher Newton will be there. We have Sister Samantha Strawn. Yeah. We have real powerful women of God and men of God that will be ministering there for the crusade.
Okay. I was going to tell you a secret, but you know, Sister Nicole and I, we used to sing together.
Really?
Yeah, in Birchgrove, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Well, Friday is the time, because Friday, on the crusade, the Friday night, we're expecting to have a really powerful time.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. From the church's perspective, right, what do you think is, in recent times we've seen more than one suicide. We're seeing a lot of people, especially young people, unable to cope. As a minister, what is your take on that? What can you say to my audience now? Especially now, school is on vacation. We have a lot of students who might be frustrated, and maybe they did not get the result that they're expecting. Their parents are putting so much pressure on them, and sometimes they're home alone now because parents working. I want you to, minister to them.
Right. So the thing is, first of all, we don't want you to lose hope. There is always a way that God makes a way of escape for us. He always says that. So even through your times where it might be difficult, you might feel like you're alone, things are not going the way that you planned. Sometimes you things going good, and then all of a sudden it just turned upside down for you. God has always made a way out of escape for each and every one of us. Sometimes it may be someone to talk to you. Don't stay silent.
Yeah.
If you're going through something, don't stay silent. Reach out to a friend. Reach out to someone who can give you some good sound advice. Someone who can tell you, listen, you're going through this, but it wouldn't last. You made it today, you can make it tomorrow. Yeah. And you can make it another day. Don't give up, because at the end of it, you're going to see victory.
That is the message. That is, and I try to push that all the time. There's absolutely nothing we could do about yesterday.
Yes.
It's gone. What we have is today.
Yes.
And once we have today, the prospects are awesome.
Yes.
If we live to see tomorrow with the same mindset, we're going to make it through. I mean, the world is just like crushing in on people.
Yes.
Sometimes that's why I refer to my boss as the best boss in the world. When I go to her with issues sometimes and I'm saying, Jan, I can't do this anymore. I can't. She look at me. You think you're special? You think you're alone at going through this? And that in itself gives me not the fact that I'm happy that other people going through what I'm going through, because I know what I'm going through. It's not easy, but the fact that it's not unique to me. And we need to let people know out there that, hey, the problems that you are having, the challenges that you are facing, you're not special. There are people that are going through worse. Something that comforts me is the fact that there's some folks out there who would be willing to trade places with me.
Yeah.
Because things are so bad on the end that they wish they had the problems Innocent had. And that's comforting.
Yes.
Yes.
But we need to push that hope that there is another and a better way.
There's a better way. And even we go by the theme, God will move again. And it's such a powerful theme that we use a scripture from Hebrews 13:8, and it's like, we've gone through things. You may have heard your parents go through things. You may have heard your peers and your friends go through things, and sometimes they say, well, they've been healed then, and you're waiting for yours, and somehow it's not happening for you. But I want you to know the same God, as Hebrews says, the same God yesterday, he's the same God today and forever, and he will move again. And we're looking forward to God doing miraculous things amongst us. You're depressed, you're feeling hurt, you're disappointed, no matter what your situation is, even if you may have questions, we want to be that lifeline that you can come to by the power of God being manifested through us. We're able to assist and help you through the difficult times that we are facing now.
A challenge I have to the churches is that move out of the walls.
Yes.
Go out. Go out. Go out.
This is where the Great Commission.
Go
This
out.
is what God instructed us to fulfill the Great Commission.
As a little boy growing up, there were crusades all the time. Now to me, the churches are now interested in having AC and refreshments during church, and the people who really need the church, they are out there, and we're not going out to them. So I hope this is the start.
It is the start, and we're looking forward to many more great times. We have a couple of crusades coming up for the end of the year again. We're not going to stop because we realize it is coming. It is crunch time. God is coming soon. We see so many signs and so many things happening, and we can't just sit down at ease in Zion. We must go out there. We have to do it with intensity.
Yeah.
So we're going out there. We're going to reach everyone that's...
Yeah, that's a good place to start. I love this. I feel good about this. I mean, folks might be looking at my brother there and saying, oh, John T. Yeah, we've done it.
Yes.
Yeah, the messaging is important. All right, and we need people like you to do
this. Yes. Because many persons would have known me, throughout the years, and probably would have known my lifestyle. But today, it's a testimony to say, look what the Lord have done.
Indeed.
I would have been through many situations in my life. I mean, I heard you mention suicide, and it's a topic I don't really think based on my experience, but have it not been for God, have it not been for God, I'm not sure I would have been here to even have a conversation like this.
Right.
But God is love. I mean, He had demonstrated that love on the cross of Calvary, and we have received it. So it's only fair for us to go and share it.
I'm trying to remember the name of that singer that she had this testimony in song. I had a praying grandmother.
Someone have been praying.
Well, folks, we have exhausted our time, but thank you for affording me the opportunity to sit with you this morning, and I look forward to congregating from the 12th to the 17th.
12th to the 17th.
I will be there. I might not be there every night, but I will be there. Friday night. It starts
on Sunday. Yes, but Friday night you can come to sing.
Next Friday. Yeah. So
where is that?
Friday night is the same crusade. The last night of the crusade.
From the 12th to the 17th.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. So let God move.
Let the Lord move. Yes. Yeah. So we're inviting everyone to come out to be a part of it with us. It's New Testament Church of God National Crusade under the theme God will move again.
Thank you very much, Minister.
Blessings.
Thank you very much
to have us.
No, man, it's always a pleasure, folks. That's it for the conversation this morning. We've got to go because we've got to join the BBC. Thank you for sharing with us. Bye-bye.